Speaking of dumb, fuck, shit-for-brained morons, aka Republicans, check this shit out. Almost half of U.S. governors ask Joe Biden to cut student loan forgiveness plan. These motherfuckers, man. I mean, first of all, these are the same governors that are trying to tell us that the election was blah, 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 right? So why aren't you writing this letter to Donald Trump? Right? Now, once again, Donald Trump lost the 2020 election. But if you ask these same Republican governors, right, about the 2020 election, chances are they're going to give you a wishy-washy answer. Now, again, polls have indicated that about 65% of Americans, including about nearly a majority of Republicans, about 45% of Republicans, so not a majority, but nearly a majority, approve of Joe Biden's student loan debt forgiveness plan. It is probably one of, if not the most popular thing that Joe Biden has done. And Republicans are kind of showing their assholes to the rest of the country. So, and needless to say, I believe all of these governors here are Republicans. Nearly half the country's governors have signed off on a letter to President Joe Biden asking him to withdraw his student loan forgiveness plan that would cancel up to $20,000. Quote, as governors, we support making higher education more affordable and accessible for students in the state, but we fundamentally oppose your plan to force American taxpayers to pay off the student loan debt of an elite few. An elite few? Now, again, we know that this student loan debt forgiveness plan, I think it's like a fucking 2-to-1, affects low income, poor people, disproportionately affects people of color. White people are disproportionately more likely to have their parents able to help with college tuition, help pay loans off sooner than black people. And so black people are disproportionately more likely to be on the beneficial end of this student loan debt forgiveness plan. So I love the idea that Republicans, right, are calling poor, low-income black people, quote, the elite few. Like, yeah, when I think of elite few, I think of single mothers who went to, like, night school, right, in their spare time, right? That when I think of the elites, that's what I'm thinking about. Right? When I think of the elites, I'm thinking about, like, the first person in the family who is able to go to college, and maybe they're an orphan, their parents died, or they're poor as fuck. Right? That's what I'm thinking about. When I think of the elites, when I think of the word elite, I'm conjuring in my brain someone that, you know, skips 4 meals a week so that they can go to school or whatever. That's what I'm thinking about. Someone that's working 3 jobs. Right? Those are the elites in this country, according to Republican governors. I mean, again, it's just fucking stupid. And it's also, taxpayers aren't paying this, right? Taxpayers aren't paying anything here because the government owns the debt. It's not like the taxpayers are paying it. The government owns the debt. All they say is we're not going to collect it. Boom. We're good. Then, also factor in that most of the time, student loans, people have already paid off their principal loan decades ago. Decades ago. There are people that have been paying their loans off for 25, 30 years, right? And they've probably paid 4 or 5x the amount that they took out in the first place. Why? Because of extraordinarily high. So again, elite few. I mean, just again, dumber than dog shit. Dumber than dog shit. Republicans, I need you to understand, Republicans, like I say this sometimes, the delta here of available information and what the average Republican believes is the widest information gap in all of human history, right? Like, can you blame people 700 years ago for not knowing about hygiene? I mean, it's 700 years ago, right? Can you blame that shit? They didn't know. But we know all the answers to this. We have polling. We have, studies. We have surveys. We know we have all of this information. And Republicans are just like, nah, fuck it. Nah. Like, rich people are like the group that's going to be benefiting from this the least. Like, if you were to rank all of the groups that would theoretically benefit from this move to forgive student loan debt, rich people would be at the bottom of the list. And yet, Republicans are like, it's the elite few. It's the elites. Stupid motherfuckers. And I can't just say that it's Republican politicians, because who fucking puts them there? Republican voters. Republican fucking voters are stupid as fuck. Stupid fucking idiots. If you have someone in your family who's a Republican, they are dumber than dog shit, right? If you have like an uncle or an aunt or a cousin who's a Republican, excise them out. Cut the tumor out of your body. Get rid of them. They're fucking trash, right? Republicans are psychopathic, want to be serial killers who are too pussy, too fucking beta to go out and kill people themselves, so they vote for politicians to make other people kill people instead, right? Right. That's why they have cops kill 3 people a day in this country, because Republicans are too fucking whiny little beta babies to do the killing themselves, right? That's why poor people are disproportionately likely to develop disease and to die of disease, and they also are disproportionately likely to not have access to health insurance or health care, right? So that's why Republicans vote for Republican politicians. They want to murder people without getting, the messy parts. You know what I mean? They're a bunch of racist, dumb fuck, dim-witted, stupid fuck bigots. And, again, the information gap is the widest in human history. I need you to understand. Literally, in human fucking history, there has never been a wider delta of available facts and knowledge in what the average Republican thinks. There has never, ever, throughout all of human evolution, ever been such a wide information gap as we are experiencing right now. These people are fucking human garbage. They are trash on my ass, motherfucker. The governors, all Republicans, argue that the lowest income Americans will be paying the debts of doctors, lawyers, and professors. Again, that's not true. They just made it up. They just fucking made it up. They made it up. I need you to understand, they made it up. Right? There's no core nugget of truth. There's no kernel that they're running with. They just made it up. They made it the fuck up. Though Biden's plan caps relief at $20,000 for those who receive Pell Grants awarded to low-income students and $10,000 for students who do not get Pell Grants in college. Additionally, individuals who make more than $125,000 are not eligible for the one-time relief. Quote, college may not be the right decision for every American, but blah, 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 blah. The American dream. American dream. Yeah! We're going that old goddamn Joey Biden Jr. is cutting fucking American dream in half. Goddamn. It further argues that it is unfair to those who previously already paid off their student loans. It's unfair. Oh, really? Oh, really? The party that their core identity is that they are racist, homophobic bigots who relish in the fact that black people and white people are not treated fairly. That is a core plank of their identity, as they want white people to be treated unfairly compared to black people. They want white people to be superior to black people in every fashion. Now these people are complaining about fairness. Fairness! Woo-hoo! The same motherfuckers, right, who don't want people to be able to go to a doctor if they're pregnant. Why? Those same motherfuckers are now all of a sudden it's about fairness. Really? That's fucking crazy shit. That is crazy shit. Anyway, these people are garbage. I don't know what to tell you. Republicans are garbage. Like, it really is as simple as there's no such thing as a good Republican. They're garbage. You know what I mean? Like, Republicans are trash. Right? In the same way that I think Nazis are bad guys, and I don't like Nazis, I don't like Republicans. What is the difference between a Nazi and a Republican? Think about it. Think about it. I want to remind everyone that Twitter, in their algorithm, they were attempting to try to auto-flag Nazis from the website and ban them automatically. And then it found out that the algorithm that they had designed basically just started banning all the Republicans. Like Republican voters, Republican politicians, people that worked for Republican groups. And they're like, oh, fuck. So we wrote an algorithm that targets neo-Nazis, Nazis, and racism. And then every Republican politician got dinged. Well, I guess we got to throw this out. That's just one example. But again, there is no difference between a Republican and a Nazi. They are the same fucking thing. It's the same ideology. It's the same fucking ideology. So anyway, fuck them. They're stupid motherfuckers. Yes, the poor black people, right? The poor people, right? The gay people, they're secretly, I know everywhere else, right, they look poor, but secretly, they're elites. They just pretend to be poor, right? The single mothers, right? They're just all pretending to be poor, and then every once in a while, right, they'll travel into the ivory tower and put on their gold-studded gown and discuss things that elites would discuss. They're all just pretending to be poor. But what? Fucking morons, dude. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck.